Hi everybody! So this video is gonna be a little different than what I normally do. I actually did a voiceover to just me doing some throwing and stuff, and I'm going to talk about when things just don't go right. When you're struggling with your art or struggling with your business in general. This last week I really was fighting weather and circumstances to try to get these Mishima mugs that, I've done videos about, with a Greek influence, trying to get them done in time to be able to launch them when I told everybody I was going to. And so I had this date in mind for the collection, and I'm just not going to make it. It's just not going to happen. So I'm kind of just going to talk about what I did, and kind of how I got through it. I will admit, sometimes you just need other people to tell you, that you just can't do it. I'm one of those people who will just keep pushing through and practically kill myself to get it done. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a little different. It's probably not going to be a usual thing for me. But I will admit I was struggling last week, to try and deal with these issues, with these problems, trying to get this collection done. And yeah. Hi everybody. So I'm gonna be completely honest about this next collection that I've been trying to do. Kind of mythology themed, chalices, things like that. I'm running into a problem with the weather and it fighting me. So my stuff isn't drying, nothing is going very well. And I was trying to make a chalice today. I'm really, like 60-70% sure that it's not going to make it because the top part was too wet, but the bottom part was too dry. And so yeah, I'm just kind of like... And then doing the Mishima, you have to wax the mugs, which makes it so that it dries out less fast, and so that making the process even longer. Sorry, it cut me off because I was talking too much. Anyways, so I don't know what to do. I can't finish this collection in time, and I've already pushed it out like a week, and then another week, and I have a whole bunch of like shows and stuff coming up too. And so it's like, do I just kind of try to get what I have done finished, have it be like the smallest collection this year, and then try it again in the summer when I don't have so much issue with like the weather and things not drying fast enough, and having the heat and stuff would help with the drying process and getting things to dry more evenly and stuff like that. So, I don't know, maybe I'll put a poll up and you guys can let me know. I don't know. So, as you saw, I generally use Instagram to talk to my audience and kind of tell them what's going on. This was a point where I had been waiting like 3 weeks for some of these pieces to get done, and some of them still aren't done drying enough time for me to be able to put handles on them, for me to be able to trim them. And I've tried several different things, but at that time my heater also broke, so I didn't have that to try to help me dry out my pieces. I just kind of had thing after thing after thing not work. Anyway, so at the point that I was talking to my audience about it via my Instagram stories, I also did a poll, and they told me that they were okay waiting. It's like 100%. They didn't want me to try to get the pieces done, even if it was going to be a smaller collection. They'd rather wait so that I could give it the time it deserved. And it was at that point that I ended up getting a message from one of my friends. And she's another artist, so she kind of recognized that I was really frustrated, that I was really struggling, and kind of brought it to my awareness that I was getting burnt out, that I couldn't do it anymore. I was struggling. I mean, I'm one of those people that I will push and push and push till I just can't get it done anymore. And she was the one that kind of just came out and told me that, hey, you need a break. You can't keep doing this. You need to do something that you know you can do. And so that's why this is a video of me throwing bump cups over and over and over again, because it's a shape I know really well. It's a shape I've done 100 times, and I could just sit at my wheel and zone out and kind of get back into the reason why I love my art. So my friend is Nicole Potter from Stained and Broken, and she does stained glass art, and you should totally check her out. I'll make sure to have her links below. It was also at this point, just throwing these bump cups over and over and over again, that I realized what I was doing was not working in my business. I was constantly fighting being burnout. I was trying to do all these collections and have all these themes and do all the promotion myself. As an artist, and probably as a lot of artists deal with, a lot of the work of selling and doing and making is kind of on your shoulders, and a lot of times you won't have help, or it takes a long time to get help. And so yeah, I was just thinking, how can I fix this? Because I can't just keep living from burnout to burnout to burnout. Because I ended up taking a break from my YouTube channel and my emails, and I kind of just had to take a step back from my business. And I just really wanted to figure out a way where I wouldn't have to do that, where not always enjoyed pottery, because you're always going to have those points in time where it's frustrating you and when you're having difficulty, and burnout is probably going to happen at least every once in a while. I just know with the frequency I was experiencing it and how many times it happened to me, that the systems, that the marketing that I had set up was not going to continue to work. So I took that time away from doing all the YouTube and all the social media and everything like that, to just take a step back and think of what can I do to continue to do my art, to continue to sell, but be okay with myself as an artist and to not constantly burn myself out. That's when I realized that doing these collections and stuff wasn't going to work for me. So I decided to make a change to just having a shop update every 6 to 8 weeks, whenever I can get it done, whatever pieces I can get done. And that will allow me to be able to have the freedom to create what I want to create, to be able to make what I want to make, and even be able to create what my customers want to see more of. Because a lot of times I was running into the problem of them not really fitting into the collection, but getting a lot of requests for them. And so I kind of decided to just shift from doing more of the marketing and the way the big businesses run their stuff to doing what was going to help me keep my sanity and help keep me from getting burnt out as often. And that was to just do an update, and the pieces will be what the pieces will be, and whether or not they fit into a collection or fit together or have anything to do with what I normally make, maybe they will, maybe they won't, but I'm not going to have that pressure of having to have these 30 pieces that all have to match, that all have to do with this thing, that all fit into this theme or this collection or the stuff that I had planned. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing from now on, is kind of just doing updates. And there might be updates where there's a bunch of bump cups, or there might be updates where I do more dragon mugs, or there might even be updates where you get all 3 of them. But for me, I just really wanted to be able to have more time to create what I wanted to create and not be roped into this whole selling mindset and trying to do something that I just couldn't do. And I will let you guys know if it helps with my burnout, or if I find anything different or better or even worse about going about the pottery this way. I was just reminded of that quote that says, insanity is trying to do the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And that's kind of what I was doing. And I was like, why isn't this working? Even though I kept trying to do it over and over again. So we're going to change it and try something new and see if it works better. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like I said, it's not a typical video. Let me know if you enjoyed it though. If you like the voiceovers and stuff, I could probably do more of that. And if you'd like to support this channel and support me, feel free to pop over to my Patreon or check out my shop. And both links are in the description below. If you'd like to see, some more how-tos or things like that, make sure to check out the description below. I'll have some videos listed because, like I said, this is not really one of my typical videos, but I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys in the next video. Bye.